I also wanted to rise to speak briefly on the matter of importance moved by Senator Roberts. The Albanese government is committed to improving our world-leading and must say one of the best agriculture industries in the world. The economic data shows that this in no uncertain terms. Having contracted during the pandemic, agriculture employment is recovering very strongly. As of August this year, 285,000 people were employed in the ag sector. That's a 12% increase in employment in agriculture over the last 12 months. Despite poor seasonal conditions affecting production in the last financial year, the Department of Agriculture forecasts the gross value of agricultural production to rise by 4% to $86 billion this financial year. Now, this is very important because if we go back to 2018, the National Farmers Federation laid out its roadmap to grow Australian agriculture into a $100 billion industry by 2030. Back then, the industry was worth around $59 billion. The sector has added nearly $25 billion in value since 2018, and it's set to continue this strong growth. The numbers simply just don't lie. Given these very encouraging figures, I don't understand how we can be accused of sacrificing Australian agriculture on any altar, not at least of climate change. To suggest that climate action is intended to hurt Australian agriculture is to misunderstand both climate change and agriculture. Farmers are more dependent on and connected to the environment than any other profession. Across the world, agriculture will be hit first and hardest by climate change. It's why I've been so encouraged over the past few years to see representatives from our fine ag sector, including organisations like the National Farmers Federation, come together on this issue. From putting forward innovative solutions on the world stage in forums like COP to take initiative in their local communities. Australian producers don't want climate action stopped. They want their government to help them to do the right thing. Taking action on climate change and strengthening our agriculture industry aren't mutually exclusive ambitions. We can, and in fact, we need to embrace both. Modelling also suggests that inaction on climate change has already lost Australian farmers, on average, $29,000 per farm between 2001 to 2020. As climate change worsens, it would only get higher if we do delay, and that's why the government is taking decisive action. We're spending $28 million over 10 years to help farmers better understand their emissions, using digital technology to ensure it's easy to keep up with climate standards. To help farmers get access to market insights, they need to make good financial decisions. We're investing nearly $40 million to expand the Australian Bureau of Ag and Resource Economics and Science, ABARES. We're also spending $30 million over the next 4 years to supercharge reductions in agriculture and land emissions in practice, building on existing outreach programs. For years, I have been very passionate about our ag sector, about reframing our approach. I also believe that agriculture is critical and crucial to our national security as it is to our economy. Since taking office, Federal Labor has focused on growing and securing ag in the face of supply chain disruptions that have recently disrupted the global economy. We must face the reality that while supply chain disruptions began in earnest during the COVID pandemic, they almost certainly will not end with it. As climate change continues to exacerbate national disasters and cause disruptions, as we see constantly throughout the supply chain, a secure ag industry with sufficient capacity to feed Australia and broaden our region may become our most valuable national asset. By working to prevent climate change and to secure our ag industry against its effects, we do the opposite of sacrificing it. We ensure its survival, its prosperity and its potential to provide for our country and for our people for many, many years to come.